This is my 2013 Toyota Corolla. I'm going to do a quick overview and stuff of this car. I've had this car for I think 3 weeks now, give or take. It's really dirty. We had some acid rain the other night, so it needs to be washed, but I don't have money to wash the car right now. So it's just going to look like this. But I want to do a walk around video of it, kind of show it off, do a bit of driving. Last time I was in this car park, I showed off the 2015 or whatever Chevrolet Silverado, and unlike that truck, this thing is easy to drive and it doesn't have a whole bunch of blind spots. Not much of a blind spot in front of the car because how the windshield is, how high, sit up pretty high, and the hood's sloped down, which is quite the concept. You can see kind of a look of that. These are pretty common cars, probably because they're like good quality, but I don't see too many in this color. Most of them are like gray, red, or white. Has the hubcaps, the steelies. This one wasn't really packaged with so much. It's the LE trim. I still have my temps on there. Getting those removed tomorrow, but I want to show the car off quickly while I still have temps on it, so I can do some outside shots and stuff without worrying about showing the plate. Didn't have too much stuff to do. I only did, well, as of right now, the only modification I made to it is I removed the muffler. It is now straight piped. The catalytic converter is still on there, just so I can have some good fuel economy, and it's also kind of a bear to remove. And I still want this to be somewhat compliant. Now, in the state of Ohio, we don't have really any sort of like emissions tests or anything, thankfully. I don't know the engine size in it. I think it's a 3.1 liter engine of some sort. This car was originally from the Miami, Florida area, and then was brought up here to Ohio and driven a little bit and then sold off. So this car is very low mileage, and the original owner was an elderly woman. It's a one-owner car, so see, there is the standard signs of wear because we have some wear here underneath the Toyota badge and here along the front grille. Once I get this cleaned up, it'll look a bit better, but paint's starting to fade on the hood. Paint on the roof is all faded. The dash is cracked. I'll show that off a little bit later. And surprisingly, the paint on the boot lid is still fine. All the chrome's still fine here in the back. Show you the driver's area. So here is the dash area, steering wheel, gauge cluster. As you can see, dash is starting to crack here, back there, and over there. The mirror has some burn around it from the Florida sun. This head unit's pretty much screwed. It was working a bit, but it's to the point where the screen on it's like unresponsive. Some of the buttons on it are unresponsive. You can see where someone's used it a lot. I'm pretty sure that has to do with the sunlight. It's kind of strange because this car is very low mileage, and you can kind of tell. Doesn't burn oil or anything, which I'm not used to a car that works like that. Has a weird cruise shifter lever here, which I was actually able to figure that out, as well as stereo controls here, which I'm gonna have to see if I can get these to work with the stereo, because I've been having a hard time with it. Get a storage compartment there and a glove compartment, so 2 sections of storage, as well as some storage right here. Get storage on each side of the door, as well as 2 cup holders. These don't fit big bottles. I have to put those there in the door, which I don't really like that, but no big deal. Not really much to show on the passenger side. Got visors up here, which are oddly thick, so it doesn't really make it easy to store the garage door remotes. This is the only one I can fit on here, and I had to use a clip from a different remote, because this is the one I use the most often. I have another two, which I just keep in the bottom storage section over there. Back seat, we'll show that off quickly. Cloth seats, cloth mats. These are original mats, so it was a lot cleaner when I got it. Once again, when you use a car, it's going to get dirty. All incandescent lights all around. Haven't checked this here. I think this is a, yeah, folding drink holder. Here's the seats. Not really much to show. I have some junk back here right now. Door panels. These are cloth here. And some chrome trim here. More storage area with another bottle holder. The center seat does not fold down into an armrest on this car. Electric windows all around, electric locking. You have a fuel hatch, which is a bit broken, and then a boot latch here, and that opens the boot. It's spring-loaded. It's a bit dirty as well, but there is a lot of room in here for the size of car this is. So, plenty of room to put all sorts of goods and stuff into the back of the car. This is the release lever here. Then these here are the actuators. Pull those to fold down the seats. I would like if there was a way to activate that from the inside, but I won't complain. There is some chrome trim here along the bottoms of the windows. The spec I've never had before in either car, or any car I've owned, is heated mirrors. This thing has heated mirrors, which is really nice. And those activate with the window defroster on the rear window. I'll show the engine bay. One of the things I had to fix on it was the windshield wipers. All the lines were rotted out in some spots. I don't really know why. I think there may have been a mouse in here or something. I'll get the prop set up. The prop doesn't like to stay in its clip. Its clip's right here, but it seems to fall out of that. So this right here is all new line set, and I had to run new line set to this here. I just did that today, so I'm not sure how it's going to hold up, but it seems to be working just fine. And then along here, now it originally went behind there, but I couldn't figure out how to fish it over there easily. So there is that. Here's the engine. Dual variable valve timing, that's intelligent. I think that's what that means. I don't know. Dipstick battery. I think that's fuel injection there. I'm not too sure. Got the battery, fuse box, computer, air box. Filter should probably be down in there a little bit. Everything in here is kind of compressed, which I don't really like. It's probably not very easy to service. This, I think, pops off. I'm not going to force it, though, as I don't need to service it yet. There's a transmission down there. It's a front-wheel drive, obviously. There's some parts of the air conditioning system, the compressors down there. Alternators here, so the belt's going to be on this side. It's a electric cooling fan. So that's pretty much all I got to show for the walk around. Actually, I'll show the headlights, which will probably need some fogging. Unfogging. Wow. I might actually mount some fog lights in the bumper there in this vent pattern. Probably one here and one on the other side. But here's that. The underside of the car is really clean, as you can tell. It's actually a lot cleaner than the top because the stupid rain didn't touch it. Unibody construction, of course. So I'll show you some driving footage of it.